What ended up getting you into the wrestling side?
So I played 1 year of college football at Mesa College.
Okay.
And once again, I was trying to get the girls.
Because you thought playing football would do
Yeah,
that.
play football. Yeah, he's a football player, but
It comes along with the territory, but not really.
not on my side.
Right.
So we went 0-10. We lost all 10 games in football. So, but I dropped out of college proudly, and I
Did you just say proudly?
proudly dropped. Yeah, I'm a proud college dropout. And when I started going in around 20 or 21 years old, that's when I really started looking into pro wrestling, because one of my best friends from high school always wanted to promote for a wrestling company. So we went to a show down at Sports Arena, and these guys was passing out flyers, and he's like, "Hey, if you want to learn how to do professional wrestling, here's a flyer." I was like, "Sweet." So we both started going, and still 300 plus pounds. I was trying to wrestle and learn all this stuff, but I would always get tired. I'd run out of breath. In wrestling, we call that blowing up. I'd run out of breath. I'm over here tired, dragging through the match, trying to learn. And my weight caused so many issues internally,
How was
but
your
also
knees?
externally. It was more my back. Surprisingly, it was not my knees.
Is your back?
Yeah. And so I carried so much weight. But internally, I didn't realize I had the high blood pressure. I didn't know I had all this acid reflux and issues until I finally got a metabolic rate test. And what hit me was there was a few things that hit me. One thing was that when I did take a metabolic rate test at the age of like 23, 24, my metabolic age was similar to a 50-year-old obese male.
Wow.
While I was in my 20s. And that's because of the lifestyle that I chose. So I had to start making changes. During that whole course of time, even in my teenage years, my older brother, Dorian, always wanted me to work out. Dude, you just got to get in the gym and work out. He's ripped. And he's been ripped and been training for years. So he already knew what to do. And he would tell me, and I'm like, yeah. And I eat nachos and drink super big gulps and have all the 7-Eleven junk food and play video games. That was my other outlet. And I'd still watch wrestling. I'm going to be a wrestler one day, but my actions weren't matching my purpose. So then once that started to unfold and I started to get all these signs back of how my body is aching and the lifestyle that I'm having and being doubling my age just by my health, by my lifestyle wasn't even healthy, it still didn't hit. And I was still wrestling, but I wasn't doing as good. But because of the bringing friends to my wrestling events, it kind of helped me get to the next wrestling promotion until I landed into this one promotion called UPW, Ultimate Pro Wrestling. And that was kind of like the gateway to get into the WWF. And I'm like, ooh, I made it here.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one more step. And I'm already 5 or 6 years in.
Okay.
And there was a promoter by the name of Rick Bassman. And he looked at me and he's like, "So you want to get in WWF, huh?" And I say, "Yeah." And he's like, if you want to get in WWF, they won't take you looking like the way you do.
Did he have a hook for a hand?
No, no, not at all. No.
What movie is that? With the bowler?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you're
Woody
talking about.
Harrelson?
Yeah. Kingpin.
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 I could promote you.
Yeah. 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 It didn't go that way. But he had all the connections. So when he told me they won't take you looking like the way you do, my dream was killed. But the best, he told me the truth.
Yeah.
And he wasn't trying to hurt me, but it was out of love. When I look back at it and go, he was just telling me what I needed to hear.
It's like a fashion model. Rolls in at 40, 50 pounds overweight.
Well, back then, nowadays it's different.
Yeah, nowadays it's different.
Right.
They just adjust
Yeah.
the settings.
Yeah. Right. So when he told me that, it hurt my feelings so bad, but that was the best advice that he ever gave me. And from that point on, I'm like, if I really want to do this, I need to start changing my body, because number one, my body is already unhealthy. Number two, WWF won't change for me.